Welcome to this special segment on Modern Plastics India TV, wherein we take you to different stalls which are here right now. We are lucky enough to talk to someone very senior from this industry. In PlastAsia 2022, as you know, so many companies have congregated. We've got Mr. Ankit Patel from Amit Halo Pigments and someone from chemical industry. He's been a committee member and represented this photo on different places. Right now, Ankit bhai, whatever is happening in the industry, if I could have a perspective view from you, do you think are we out of the woods as yet, or you think there's some recovery still in the market because first COVID, then Russia-Ukraine war?
Yeah, certainly, Pratyush. The recovery is definitely not at full. We are still lacking to our previous pre-COVID levels, and we have still in some of the factors we have achieved. We have moved on, and many of the sectors there is still recovery is pending, and it was on a good track. But due to this Russia war and currently the scenario of shipping and all, the industries is very much disturbed, and it is expected that it will take couple of more months to get back on track for the industries.
Any future prospects of this industry next couple of quarters, year on year? What kind of growth, if any numbers you have in mind, do you think it will grow?
Pratyush, India is a developing market, and if you know the figures, India is one of the largest countries in the world, but still our per capita plastic consumption is on the least level. So for plastic industries, there would be definitely multifold expansion probabilities are available in not coming years, but I would say for up to coming decades, because our plastic consumption is at really bad, and unfortunately in India plastic or chemicals or those type of things are being said as a pollutants, but as a matter of fact they are not the pollutants. They are making the life easier, they are making the life cheaper. So as soon as India grows, India will require more and more chemicals and plastics and everything. But the thing what required in India is, rather than banning on plastics or chemicals, how to reproduce from it. The infrastructure for reproduction or recycling, the triple R concept and everything needs to be set up on a proper way, and then India will have a huge demand for plastics and all.
That brings us to a very important aspect, as you talked about 3 R's, sustainability. How far do you think India has gone through? What needs to be done? Do you think are we somewhere out where we can say, yeah, we've at least achieved 10%, 20% of this? Because concepts like ESG seems to be very alien in Indian market.
See, achievements in industries globally will never be completed, as far as I say. Germany, as we can say today, Germany has achieved everything, but still they are still lacking of their achievements. And India has a huge potential and a very way forward to go ahead in these industries, especially plastics and all. But there has to be some common infrastructures or common facilities, and the main thing is, the Indian, the constitution, not the constitution, but the laws are very old, and they need to be reframed and evolved for betterment of the industries every year. I'm sure the government of India is doing that very fast nowadays, but still, if they work more progressively and faster for betterment of industry, the industry has huge market to achieve, and we have a huge potential as well to do it.
And finally, talking about PlastAsia 2022 that we are right now sitting in, what kind of opportunity do you think it is for all the companies coming together after so many years of lockdown, having face-to-face? I think it's one of the largest first offline event, if I'm not wrong, in this space.
Certainly, PlastAsia 2022 seems to be a big campaign for Make in India. It seems like there is a huge demand in India itself, and there is a huge footfall of Indian visitors itself in this event. And especially after 2 years of lockdown and after 2.5 years of these type of physical events, this is really a good successful event, and I would definitely congratulate the organizers for that.
And so just last question, if you're comfortable, anything new expected from your stable, sir? Any new initiative, new service, new product, something, new line?
Yeah, certainly. We are also coming up with a few more products in our line, few more colorants in our line. Currently, we are serving with couple of colorants, but we are adding upon few more into our basket. And I'm sure most of the exhibitors are always trying to come up with new every exhibition.
And since we don't see much of Chinese and German companies in the stalls, don't you think it's a good opportunity for Indian companies to, take their turf back again, which has somewhat gone to these companies?
Pratyush, I did answer you this question in the last question only, that this exhibition seems to be a largest success of a Make in India. Most of the Indian exhibitors are, and still we are having a good footfall, and people are also having a good view for this exhibition. So India has its own potential, and leadership like Narendra Modi ji can take it to some different level. We are sure about it.
Thank you so much, Ankit Bhai, for your time and patience. That was Mr. Ankit, and the kind of exposure he has to this market. Obviously, his word means a lot. The silver lining is that it seems to be that we are out of the woods, and hopefully, the coming financial year should bring more business for us. Thank you so much, sir.